how we do, folks? Boom, Mark 165 numbers after the name, a little Doom 64, a little Lost Levels, kind of like what we would call, I guess, the DLC to it. Maybe, I don't really know. Some additional stages over here, man. One of the things I really like about Doom games, man, is you beat the game, right? And then there's always like some extra stages lying around there for you to like play. And these like kind of new releases over here, the games. Obviously, when the games came out, they weren't, but these new releases always like a little bit like, all right, hold up. And it's cool. They really like bite-size it, so it's like 4 or 5 stages. It's not like a 20-stage thing, which if you want like more Doom, then yeah, you probably want the more stages. But I kind of played through it. I kind of had my fill. I was like, okay. I took like 2 or 3 days off. Then I was like, hold up, let me see how many stages there are. I was like, oh, it's like 4 or 5. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, y'all trying new things and different stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, it's harder. That's for starters. All the Doom DLC's harder. There's no like options about that. I heard about the new one for Doom Eternal. I haven't copped it yet. But I heard it's hard as hell. And I'm like, okay. I was like, let's get it. Like, the game itself was already tough. Let's get it harder. You lose all your weapons again, right? You kind of like start from like base, which is always kind of like interesting when you have like tougher enemies, but you still have your crappier weapons because you stay alive at like the original Doom or any of these Doom games. You can kind of make do with what you got, but once they kind of like put you back to like square one, it's a really big like adjustment over here, man. So I would highly recommend it, man. I mean, I've seen it for like $3 or $4, Doom 64 on like either the Xbox or like the Switch and stuff like that. It's really good, man. Doom 64 really holds up well. I actually was kind of surprised. I'm a little bit disappointed, honestly. I didn't pick up Doom 64 when I was a kid growing up, man. For some reason, I remember seeing it and I was like, man, it doesn't look that good. And I guess it still doesn't quote unquote look that good, but the gameplay is so like fluid if you like Doom gameplay. But I don't know. I throw that caveat on there if you like Doom game, because I guess if you don't like it, I mean you're not. But like give it a shot. Like I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not. I ended up playing it, and now like Doom is like right up there. It's like one of like my favorite like games, like up there. Well, I don't know how high up there, but it's up there, and I kind of understand the Doom craze now, because I'm like, oh yeah, like I get where you're coming from with this thing. It runs perfectly, it runs smoothly, action-packed. Like, yeah, bring me some more Doom. So Doom Eternal is pretty damn good. We'll see what happens after that. I think Doom Eternal took a long time to come out, but I think they're at least going to announce like another DLC pack, or going to release another DLC pack, so keep eyeing on to that, man. More Doom, the better. Except for like, like the whole like real life thing.